Sports fans, don't miss the companion article by Will Reeve on Kobe Bryant, complete with even more stats and analysis. While you're there, read Seth Partnow's latest on Nikola Vucevic and Cody Daniel on the Rookie of the Year race. Before we begin to look at what Kobe Bryant is doing in his 20th season as a Laker, let's take a moment to reflect on what he once was. A ferocious competitor with a killer instinct, combined with supreme athletic ability that allowed him to impose his will on any game he played in. His multi-dribble pull-up fadeaways were devastating. He could get to the hoop and finish in a variety of ways, and he could also force shots, yet still make them in the face of great pressure. This seems like a lifetime ago, and after 2 seasons of breaking down, we are now at a different stage of Kobe's career. A stage where even Kobe has gotten to the point where he's saying,
I suck right now.
You don't have any health issues right now?
Yeah, it's I'm the 200th best player in the league right now. Freaking suck.
So what exactly sucks about Kobe's game these days? Well, let's start with the numbers. His scoring per game is 3rd lowest of his career, and if we throw out the 6 games he played in 2013-14, he hasn't been this low since 1997-98. The good news is that he's turning the ball over the least amount of his career, but the bad news is that most of those shots he's taking could be considered turnovers. His field goal percentage has bottomed out at 32% and his 3-point shooting is at 21%. But what's really frightening is that he is averaging 8.5 threes per game, and he's only playing 28 minutes in those games. Clearly, Kobe has tried to make himself into a catch-and-shoot player, something I thought he should have done a lot more of in his prime. But now that we're here, he really has no experience or skill to do it. Of the 24 players who have taken at least 20 catch-and-shoot jumpers outside the lane, Kobe is shooting a league-worst 16.7%. Last year was no different, as he was 7th worst among players with at least 100 of these kind of shots. Part of this is stagnancy of offense due to its younger players not knowing where to go, leading to contested shots. Part of it is that Kobe had gotten accustomed to taking contested jumpers and making them throughout his career. He's inconsistent on how he releases his shots, mostly with the 1-2, but you can see his rhythm is much better when he hops into his shots, whether or not they're open looks or not. But he's also been settling for a lot of his threes, highly contested shots very early in the offense, and this has been the biggest problem. Here, he's got a chance to attack the closeout from the slow-footed Gallinari, but decides to take this shot at a crucial point in the 4th quarter. The best catch-and-shoot players are guys that do exactly that, catch and shoot in rhythm, but Kobe has a habit of catching the ball, waiting, then trying to rise up and take a long shot with the defender on him. It's safe to say that looking at all these shots, they're very difficult to make even in the best of times, much less the tail end of a long career coming off several major injuries. In order to keep all of our great content free for you, we have to ask you to watch the rest of this great breakdown over on our website. There is no charge, absolutely free, it's only 1 click away, and it ensures that we can continue to make these awesome breakdowns for you. You in?